hottest station is now live for your enjoyment with host iamBranded.
We ain't had a topic like this where we actually ask the people out there, when you in a current relationship, marriage or whatnot, I mean, are you still having flashbacks of your man or your woman or your significant other? Be it if it's good, bad, or indifferent. Like, you know what I'm saying? Say like if I was in a relationship with Janet Jackson, if I was in a relationship with Janet, me and Janet, we good. You know what I'm saying? But then I start having flashbacks, or I used to do this with Phia, my ex. You know what I mean? Like, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Is that fair? I mean, I'm putting it out there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Is that really fair? If you in a relationship with one lady, or ladies vice versa with the men, you know what I'm saying? Is that really fair to start basically comparing like exes and relationships? Like, well, this dude didn't do, he didn't treat me right. You know what I'm saying? And this, that, the other. And, I got a problem with, how you talk to me, because, my ex always talked to me. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
it could get real, real, real stupid in a heartbeat. And I just want to know, if people still do, why do you still be looking for your ex? Like, you know what I'm saying? You dealing with a current relationship, and you say you want to work a relationship out, but you still looking over your shoulder at your ex. And it could be, somebody. To me, I always feel like an ex is an ex for a reason. And and
Exactly.
and I always believe in, if you're an ex, then that means it was something that you necessarily you couldn't handle as far as bringing to the table. The compatibility was not cool. And then if you jump into a relationship with someone, um, that's when the comparison really needs to stop. And I feel like,
Exactly.
if I'm in a relationship, if I get into a current relationship, I will never, and I say this out loud, and I say it with 110% of mind, body, and soul. I will never compare a current relationship I got to any relationship that I used to have, unless it's bad. Unless it's bad. And the reason why I say that, unless it's bad, that means, you know what? I'm running into the same traits of the reason why I got out of the past relationship with ex chick, because current chick is treating me just like the ex chick. And that's a get out and go sign. You need to get out of the relationship and go, if you really at that point in time. You know what I mean? But,
Right.
enough of me talking about it. What are your thoughts, Pia?
I feel like I agree with you. I feel like if you're thinking about your ex and stuff like that, you're going to poison the relationship. Once you get into a new relationship is where all that has to stop. You have to find some sort of closure. And if you're still comparing and thinking about the ex and whatnot, then you don't have that closure. And you need to reevaluate the situation and really figure out what you're doing before you go all in to a new relationship and mess up another person's life because you can't get over your ex.
Hmm. And I really feel that, you know what I'm saying? Wholeheartedly. It's like, to me, it's like, I understand when you get in a relationship, and I was reading something real ill off of KimSaidWhat.com, and Kim said, like, when you're in a relationship, you develop a certain familiar uh, with the things, and you become accustomed to things being done a certain way. After a while, you feel complacent, and you just start expecting it. So when this particular, he's talking about, your man cooks and cleans and take you places and buy you things, and before you know what, wham, it's over. Until you split for whatever reason, um, and you're back out there looking. So you're single, for a while, and it's cool, and you can come and go as you please. Nobody to answer to, and just all these newly single people out there, whatever, just because it's to that point right now where it's just like it's a constant carousel of what people are looking for. So, to me, I always feel like when it comes to a point when you're in a relationship, you gotta kind of, or even if you're not in a relationship, let me take that back. You gotta still kind of know what you're looking for. What's really your vibe? Like, to me, I think the best thing you could do as a man and as a woman is communicate. Because to me, you know who you attracted to. You know who
Exactly.
floats your boat, as far as, not just the physical part of it, but really what makes that personality really just gravitate to yours and how y'all fit is you know that. So to me, instead of playing guessing games and trying to figure out if I don't know if she liked me, or I don't know if he liked me, or I don't know if you know what I'm saying? Like, to me, that's why I always feel like you have to put it out there every single day. You show that love to that person, because if you don't, you know, I feel like, now this is just me, Phia. You correct me if I'm wrong, but if you in a relationship, I do not mind telling my lady that I love you every single day for the rest of your life, because if I do, I'm gonna show it. Because you know why? I might not be here tomorrow to tell you that. You know what I mean?
And that's what
So
you're supposed to do. That's what it's supposed to be like. An ex shouldn't even be a factor in anywhere in your relationship, period. It should be something that, that's the past. The past is the past. Leave it in the past. It's in the past for a reason.
exactly, and that's the thing, that it's a lot of people out there, and we spotlighting the women, but it's a lot of women out there, and I swear I had a couple of I had one I had one funny one though. She was sending she sent me a tweet, and she was saying that hold on, let me see what she was saying real quick. She was saying something about, she compared everyone to the guy, where she compared everyone to the guy, that she with, especially in the bedroom. And see, that's wrong too. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm putting it out there, ladies. Why y'all do that? And a lady sent me this. As far as, conversating about, to me, I always feel like it comes to sex and shit like that, don't be like you was the best I ever had, because you might be lying. You know what I'm saying? Just don't say nothing. If it's good, it's good. If it's not, you know what I'm saying, then hopefully that person or persons can be able to try to spice up their sex life a little bit better. But don't be like, you know what, like, it's just like, for me, I'm just using myself as an example. Like, I have sex with this chick right here by the name of Jan. And then, me and Jan, we got down. It was real cool. And then Jan, it was all right. But, you wasn't as good as, Jane. No, Jane, like, Jane last week was dope. Like, but Jan, you suck. You know what I mean? Like, that's not fair. Why would y'all
No, that's
do
not
that?
fair.
And y'all men and y'all women be like, you know what I'm saying? And I know y'all be gossiping and stuff like that. Y'all be talking about, yeah, this nigga didn't throw it down like Tyrone did last week. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. And that's wrong. That is wrong.
That
Y'all
is
can't
wrong.
do
That is
that.
that is
And
wrong for a
Fia, you be
female
with
or
your
a male.
girls.
Both
You
ways.
be
Both ways.
Fia, you be with your girls and shit, and they be like, you know what? Yeah, the new dude is like the best dude I done ever had, or whatever. Like, what I mean? But you know what? And see, to me, I think that's where we live. We live in that whole comparison deal, where people want to
Exactly.
compare to this
But you're
person,
setting
to
yourself
that
up for
person.
failure doing that. So you comparing, and that's you just constantly reminding yourself that you ain't over this person or you wanted that. Go ahead and move on and just enjoy what you have right there. Because why would you think about that? What does that mean? You want to go back and get it? If you don't, then
Exactly.
just leave it in the past. Like, it doesn't even matter who was better or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Exactly.
if you're
And
gonna be
and
with
and
this
to,
person, be with them and love them for 100% for who they are.
and to me, I
Otherwise, you're
think
gonna
that's
torture your
that's
damn self.
exactly, and that's where we are right now, people. Where it's just, to me, I always feel like this is just it's just, to me, I think the bottom line when it comes to a lot of this stuff, and like I said, people need to really go check out www.kimsaidwhat.com. You know what I'm saying? And I was just reading a couple of things off of that thing too, and it's just, they he put out something that I think Cherry put out as well. It's like, you're trying to put a new mate in your old mate's shoes. Uh, no, that won't work, because, what if homeboy is a size 5 and you a size 9, or what if homeboy's a size 13 and you a size 9? That's not gonna work. I mean, it's just not gonna work. I mean, and then it was something that I think, Miss Cherry Johnson quoted or whatnot, saying that when dealing in relationships, it's like keeping the same shoes. You can get someone else to wear them, but that doesn't make their walk any sexier. The owner of the shoes are embedded in the soles, and that's
Exactly.
deep. And if people
That
kind of like
is.
missed the boat as far as the point she was trying to make. I mean, it's just like people can't walk in other people's footsteps, or you can't blaze the trail that the homie did, or you can't blaze the trail that homegirl did. You know what I'm saying? It's just it's your whole. It's you got a different hype, and to me, there's a lot of women out there. Phia, correct me if I'm wrong. They just settle. They just settle for the dude. Like I just got out of a relationship, but I just want to be with somebody, and I'm just gonna settle for Tyrone, cause Tyrone, he alright. He live by himself. He don't live with his mama. He got a job. He alright. You know what I mean? But she ain't really like appreciating who he is because she don't really know who he is. She just settling. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's never good. That's never a good look at all. But I think that's where communication comes in. If you want to keep on, you know, feeling like you're settling, or you want to compare it to your ex, I feel like you should just open the lines of communication and say, well, shit, if that's what you like, the certain thing that person did, teach this person, tell this person, this is what I like. You don't necessarily have to say that this is what my ex did, but just say, just involve them and give them new ideas and just spice it up yourself and turn it into what it was.
No doubt. And I'm gonna put this out there. If I ever will have to go to anybody that I'm dating and be like, damn girl, you just like my ex, that means it's over. It is over. And that probably means that I'm probably not gonna talk to your ass at all. You know what I'm saying? Because anytime you start doing comparisons, that's when you need to shut it down. You know what I'm saying? Tuesday, ladies night, your man Branded, Phia in the building. Let's get to the phones. 347-215-8653. Press 1 if you wanna comment on what we talking about tonight. And I think my girl Dee Dee. Dee Dee didn't press the 1 button, but I think she just hung up. But that's okay. We'll see if we can get her in next. But we do got Mr. DJ Vito V in the building on Tuesday Ladies Night. What's up with it, DJ Vito V?
Vito.
Hey, what's good on this fine Tuesdays Ladies Night? What's up, Phia, Lamour? What's up, Branded? How you guys doing tonight, man?
What's up with it?
Hell yeah, man. I'm just here to support it a little bit, man. I might not be able to say too long, but I'm just here to support it. I just recruited a new artist actually to our label, Made Legendary Records. He goes by the name of D Class. So,
okay, but what about the topic at hand, man? Come on, bro.
What's up?
Hey, I know you wanna plug your people, man. But what about the topic, man?
I'm not trying to. Yeah, the topic about the topic, man. Well, yeah, me and my current fiance, we have compared each other, but in good ways and bad ways. Like she said, I'm better at a lot of things than her exes were. You feel me? So, I mean, it could be good, it could be bad. When it's bad, we're actually arguing a little bit, and we do it to hurt each other's feelings. That's the only reason it happens. You feel me? It's not meant for her to be truthful with it, because it ain't truthful. It's just to hurt. It's just to hurt my feelings and to feel the fire. When we were early in our relationship, that happened a little bit, here and there. But
what you just pointed out real quick, Vito, is okay. We're all not human, so we all kind of go with emotions. A lot of it could be raw, and a lot of it could be, you know what I'm saying, sometimes, you ladies will kick a dude when he's down, and then the dude lashes out, and then the lady lashes out, and then vice versa. You know what I'm saying? That could happen too. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, anytime you start throwing back, the old Tyrone syndrome, like, you know what I'm saying? Like to me, I feel like that's wrong. Like, you know what, Vito? You ain't shit. Tyrone was worse. He was worse. You worse than Tyrone. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
my girl would actually do that, but it was to hurt my feelings. You feel me? Just like I would do it to her.
But Vito,
it's
still,
wrong.
bruh, that's still not right, man. At the same time, especially when you're in a relationship. I'm like, come on, man. Like,
I can't handle that. As soon as you say the girl name, I'm acting like, what? Oh no.
Yeah, like if I was to ever
You
tell
got me
Phia,
fucked
like,
up.
damn, Phia, you acting like
I'm
Janet
acting
over
like
there
who?
right
Oh,
now.
see, you done crossed the line. What?
Yeah, like for real, you know what I'm saying? Damn, Phia, you acting like Janet right now, you know what I mean? Like Janet, and
Go
and,
get
and if
Janet
you
then.
didn't,
Well, then you go get Janet. I'm acting like Janet, then go get Janet. What you with me for? Why you with Phia? Go get
and if
Janet.
you didn't already, and if you already got the bio on Janet, then you know Janet was a bitch. You know what I mean? Like so you know that's all bad. But nah, Vito, I feel you, bruh. And at the same time, I hope that's something that y'all kind of like. You know what? We did that one time, and I don't think we need to do that again.
That's how it was,
you know what I'm saying?
That's definitely how it was, because that was in the beginning of the relationship. Now we do a little bit, a comparing for the reason of good. You get what I'm saying? Like, I was better at that, I was better at this, I was better at that, I'm a better father, I'm better, and she's better in a lot of things too.
Okay, but even some of the good stuff, bruh, like, I understand, like, you know what I'm saying, she probably just trying to use that as, a springboard to kind of pump you up and make you feel good, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you way better than, the homie was a dirtbag, Tyrone was an asshole, but you, Vito, you the man, boy, you the man. Tyrone suck. You know what I'm saying? But I understand that, using that as a motivational tool still isn't good, because to me that's still keeping a piece of baggage that shouldn't even
happen, man.
Not
Sometimes it'll
necessarily.
come up. It's not always kind of thing. You feel me?
Yeah, not if you're like,
but it's kind of like,
I'm glad I'm with you, because, man, before I was with a fucking asshole, I was with this person,
Yeah.
I'm glad I'm with you,
Just
I'm
like
happy
her ex
now. I think that's good. I think that's healthy for the relationship.
I know, but still,
Yeah,
it's kind of
just like her ex
you
now,
reaching,
man. He's a
I
dog,
mean,
dude. It actually helps her sometimes
we
to
always
actually talk about it.
always want to
He was
go,
such
but
a
check it
fucking
out.
asshole, and he still is.
Hey, but check it out though. We always want to go back too, and I feel what you and Phia saying, especially when it comes to that though. But me personally, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I could say that to you like one time, like, man, I am so glad I ain't in no dirt ass relationship, and I got you. You know what I'm saying? I got you. And I'm gonna leave it at that after that, because, I don't want to have to keep saying it again just so I can help motivate you or motivate myself to realize that because to me it's kind of like, you know what you got and you got it. So it's kind of like, why even mention it? You know what I'm saying? Or why even reach backwards when you got something better forwards? Acknowledging it is one thing, but at the same time, I don't want nobody else to mention it like too many times. Like, you know what I mean? Like if I was with somebody and she was talking about, you know what, yeah, Tyrone was an asshole, but I love you, and you know what I'm saying? And if I was to get a chick that says that shit like once a week, or you know what I'm saying, twice a week or some shit like that,
You shouldn't be bringing up Tyrone twice a week. That's too much right there.
Yeah, exactly.
That's way too much. Once a year, maybe.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a little bit too much. You got Tyrone in your mind too much.
That's what I'm saying. But even when the bad shit goes down, like, you know what I'm saying, yeah, Tyrone used to whoop my ass, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. But, don't bring it up, you know what I'm saying? If you fought through the battles, because sometimes, scars are scars. I ain't never been, like, physically abused, and, this is for you ladies out there that had, situations, even the fellas, you know what I'm saying, that had situations like that too. But, you know what I'm saying, I think the more you keep bringing up your past beatdowns, or the past dude that beat you down, the worse off you really going to be, because you really can't escape that. It's just there. Even though you got it in the back of your mind, your drive is supposed to go forward, not backwards, or still not kind of like stuck in reverse and, trying to just, reminisce about your beatdown when you got something happy in front of you. You know what I'm saying? And to me, I think that's
and live in the present, brother. You feel me? Sorry for interrupting, man.
Nah, you're right though. You're right. Just on the strength that, it's to me, I always feel like, the best power you can ever have, and to me that kind of goes, as far as, the people looking for their ex. You don't need to look for your ex no more when you got somebody good in your lane. If you got somebody good, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't need to even think about no past shit. That needs to just go by. You know what I'm saying? And not even the focus, it should never ever have to be on that shit. You know what I mean? But that's my thing, because, like I said, I read the homie's blog, and, it's a lot of women out there that kind of, get, to me, I feel like a lot of stuff misconstrued too, because to me, I feel like this when it comes to relationships, you know, personally, I'm not looking for somebody to fill shoes. You know what I'm saying? I'm just looking for somebody to fit my life and my daughter's life on some one love and respect and consistency. That's all
Yeah,
that
that's
I
real
need.
talk.
Like to me, I don't have a pair of shoes for no chick. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Come bring your own shoes. You know what I'm saying? You got them good stiletto joints. You know what I'm saying? You got good stilettos, or you rocking ill pumps. Bring them. Bring them to the party. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? But I definitely don't do the same shoes, because to me, like, if you still keep them same shoes in your closet, there's a good chance that them shoes is gonna get old and worn out and all kinds of shit.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you're gonna have to have
Right.
you're gonna have to have some brand new Jordans, or and if y'all ladies out there like stilettos, get them good ones. You know what I'm saying? Get them nice joints right there. But nah, that's to me. That's what I feel. You know what I'm saying? And people got their own opinions, so y'all could definitely be entitled to it. You know what I mean? But
Yeah, yeah.
I just feel like, to me, I think you need to get something new. Everybody has to have something new. When you have a new relationship, you focus on your new shoes. You know what I mean? You focus on the shit that y'all got together, what y'all could be able to have together, and not even sweat the old shit. But nah, keep
Yeah.
sending them emails. Send them over to Branded at vintagemusicradio.com. Hit me up on Twitter. Also hit Phia on Twitter as well, at Phia Lamour, Phialamour. Did I get that right? Yeah, I did.
Got it
Ooh,
right.
I did get that right. Hey. And Branded at iamBranded. Also hit my man DJ Vito, VNES, on the Twitter joint as well. This is Brand
Appreciate it,
Phia
brother.
Lamour, Tuesday Ladies Night. I had to shout you out, bro. I mean, you came out of the gate. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. It's all good. So we gonna bang a couple of tracks. We're gonna come back. If y'all, I love the emails, and I'm gonna read a couple of them, because y'all ladies, I swear, y'all ladies be going in super duper heavy on the fellas though. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna read a couple of them off. Building 347-215-8653 alongside Phia Lamour, and you know what I'm saying. We banged out her track featuring Bay Deep. Put the West on. Definitely getting a lot of buzz. What's up, Phia?
What's up?
Little more. You know what I'm saying? And before and after, and you know what I'm saying, Phia Lamour, then it was Queen Latifah, UNITY. Well, I ain't heard that thing in a minute. In a
That is the
minute.
joint right there.
You know what I'm saying? So we had them ill slaps right there. You know what I'm saying? We had 2, 3 ill women in the business. Phia Lamour, Queen Latifah, India Ari, pow, right there. You know what I mean? So there you
Good
go.
luck.
347-215-8653. Press 1 and go. And we're going to say what's happening to the 818 caller with the 203. You in the building. Tuesday Ladies Night with Brand and Phia. What's rocking?
This Cobra. You don't recognize my number?
Cobra.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Cobra in the
Do not feel the
building.
love. You don't know my number by now? Are you
Oh,
serious?
come on now.
It's
Hey,
been that long.
Get him,
hey,
Cobra.
hey,
Get him,
shit.
Cobra.
Look at, she over there going in super
I'm not your
deep,
friend.
though. Like, you know what I'm saying? She was like, I'm not your friend. Wait, Cobra, so you took the ball and ran? You just took the ball and went home, huh, baby? Is that what you did?
I'm not your friend.
What's up, Cobra? Welcome back. Where in the hell have you been?
Man, just been going hard, man. Just a lot of work. You know, I'm doing that 5-footer project with the girls and my solo
Right.
project and working in the salon. So I've just been really keeping busy. But I happened to be on Facebook, and I said, oh, my goodness, they're on
See
there.
Brand
Let me
over
get
there
on.
getting it in. See Brand getting it in. Well, welcome back. You've been missed, though. Real deal. You know what I'm saying? I was thinking about you the other day, and yeah, I was thinking about you.
Phia Lamour, I missed your song. I just got on.
Oh,
I
it's okay,
missed
girl. It is all right.
Now
Play that
in addition to, there you go. That's exactly what I was getting ready to say. We gonna spin that like right when we spin the Cobra joint. So what's up, Miss Cobra? Like, you already, I don't know if you seen the topic on hand that we got tonight. So I know a female with your your ill swag and knowledge. I know you probably got some real good things to talk about, and the topic at hand is, you know what I'm saying, relationships that go bad, and you know, the ones that do good or bad? Are you still looking for your ex dude or your ex chick or your significant other?
So
Like,
what I
you know
was
what I'm
gonna
saying?
say, I was gonna say that there's a reason why a person is your ex, and it's funny because once they become your ex and you try to go back and, you know, patch it or remend it, and then you think about it like, okay, you know what? It was a reason why this person was really my ex. Because some things never change, and, you know, I mean, I experienced that, like, even going back to maybe a couple of my exes, and I was like, you know what? Then when they mess up or do something that, like, irritates me, I'll be like, okay, now that's why, you know, I have to, like, really think on and be like, wow, that's why he was my ex. I need to just keep it at that. He just needs to be X'd out.
You be like, that's why I left your motherfucking ass to begin with,
In the
right?
first place.
Right.
In the first place.
Like, usually it just depends on how you guys broke up, but I mean, it's funny because, like, all my exes, they still love me and want to be with me, but I don't, you know, like, this one of my exes who I
Look at
dated when I was,
y'all
we
hear her
lived
say
together,
all
like,
of my
in the
exes.
state.
She said, look at, hey, y'all listen to her. She was like, all my exes, they all want to be with me. Like, like.
It's true,
and
because, I
and
mean,
she
usually
saying
it's
that,
the fault, you
and
know.
she's saying that, like, snapping her fingers, too, like, they all want to be with me.
And not,
You know what I'm
and
saying?
not to
Like,
be, but not to be like that. Like, honestly, it was like, because a lot of
no, I'm
times
just
it was
fucking
their
with
fault.
Right.
Shut up. You trying to blow up my spot. I'm being sincere.
Go ahead, baby. I'm fucking
Because
with you.
usually, okay, what's so funny, let me tell you a story. One of my exes is locked up for some real hard time, but I'm really still cool with his family. Like, every once in a while, I just seen his mom recently, right? So, you know, going, you know, telling stories or whatever, and I said, you know what your son did one time? She was like, what is crazy ass do? And I was like, one day I was going off on him. I was like on some, what have you done for me lately? And I was like going off like, you don't take me out no more and blah, 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 blah. And he was like, oh, okay, well, hold on. I'll be right back. So he left the house and he came back like 30 minutes later. He was like, all right, come on. You ready? Let's go. We're about to go out. So we went out, had a good time, hee, ha, ha. So when it was time to tip the waitress, he pulls out the money, and it was blood all on the money. And I was like, oh, Lord, I was so embarrassed. I was like, oh, Lord, what did you do?
Oh, my God.
Are you serious?
He was like, I hit somebody over the head, and I was like, oh, Lord.
Oh,
The
my
boy
God.
had hit somebody over the head.
Wow.
Yeah, that was so crazy. So that was funny. That's when I was thinking about my ex. That was one of the things I thought about when I saw his mom. Like, but he's doing like some real time right now. And yeah, he was an ex for a reason because he just was crazy.
All right, so let me ask you this then. So, okay, well, you had that experience right there, and say just hypothetically, you know what I'm saying, you get with a new dude or whatever. I mean, do you like try to, you know, you get with the new dude and, you know, everything is copacetic right now, you know what I'm saying? It's a good look. I mean, you know, and then some you might just conversate or, you know what I'm saying, but, you know, dude might just be saying something and be like, man, you don't even, you know, you don't walk like my dude, or you don't, my dude say the same thing, or you just you start comparing your new dude to your old dude. I mean, has that ever happened? Like, period, with you?
Okay,
Yeah,
let's see.
that's
How
why
can
she
I
falls.
put
That's
it?
why
No,
she
I'm
falls. She's
pausing
like,
because
yeah,
it's different
boy.
scenarios and what. No, because it's a lot of thoughts going on. It's different scenarios going on in my head right now. So I was just thinking of an experience. Like, it was a situation where it was a dude I was messing with that I wasn't like really messing with no more. So I was messing with somebody else, and I was like, oh my God, I cannot do this. I was like, you're not like that person that I was feeling. So yeah, I have, like, that has happened before where you start comparing especially when it comes to sex. You be like, oh, Lord, what did I get myself into?
Look at you. Look at you. Why do you, Cobra, why do you do that?
You know,
Why do you
to go
do
that
that,
route,
Cobra?
right? You know it's not.
Cobra, but why? Why do you do that, though?
It's the truth. Feel more. You feel me, right? You feel me.
We was just
You
talking
already
about
know.
this before you called in, too. That's so funny.
Right.
Yeah, we was
I'm
talking
telling you.
about that though, but damn, Cobra, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm chilling, I'm kicking it with you, you know what I'm saying? Just hypothetically, you and me, we together, we rocking, we ill, you know what I'm saying? You and me, we good, and you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to be compared to, like, you know, Tyrone, like, you know, that's
but
just
it's
Cobra,
not
you compare out, Cobra, are you comparing out loud or in your head?
No, I've actually said something. Okay, what had happened was, you know, I'm okay. I hate that I'm truthful sometimes, but it'll mess with me if I don't be truthful. You know what I mean?
That's
like if I'm not truthful, sometimes it'll like burn inside and be like, oh my gosh, I should have said something.
Hey, Cobra, that's
So
why I
it
fuck
was
with
an
you, 'cause I love
incident.
your honesty. I love your honesty. So you
It
know
was
what
an
I'm saying?
incident where the dude was trying to do, and I was like, oh my God, I don't do mushy, and I was so upset. I got up, put on my clothes, and was like, you know what? That's why I mess with younger dudes, because they sex drive is right where mine is at. I did tell the guy that, and it broke his little spirit, but I was telling the truth.
Wow. And you know what? As a dude, like, I swear, like, to me, I'm more of the, you know, I want constructive feedback. I just don't want to be compared to Tyrone. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? Just switch up the shit and just, you know, don't even mention another dude. But you could tell
See, I
me,
wouldn't
like, you know,
do
if you
that,
want
but I
something
would tell you, like, hey, you know what? Whew.
I ain't gonna be able to do it. She ain't gonna be able to do it.
You hella crazy. You hella crazy.
Oh, I love life.
Nah, but you know what? Nah, I dig it. I mean, you know, it's one of them things. But nah, I had some emails too. You know what I'm saying? Tuesday Ladies Night, Brand, Phia, Lamour, got Miss Cobra Red in the building, and you listeners out there. And I had some emails. They was like, well, you know what? I always compared to, you know, it was this one chick. I guess she wants her name withheld, but she said that only time she compares a dude in a relationship to an ex is when the current dude is not giving her no bread, and the ex dude used to always kick her down with some.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
that's, see, but you know what? That's the chick's fault, because you know what? That she had a standard. She had a standard with the ex. The ex dude was a dude that kicked her down with cash. So you getting with broke dude who ain't got shit, who can't do what the other dude did.
Why you put yourself in that position? Right.
So why you put yourself in that position then by see, that's what we were saying earlier, Phia, settling. Why you settle?
Exactly.
Why you
Correct.
settle? That's my Dr. Brandon asked you that question.
You knew when you got with the nigga,
girl.
he didn't have no money. You knew he didn't have no money, but you wanted to get with him anyway.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, why you do that? Why you do that?
Knowing that your standards was you need that in cash, you need him to be coming out the pocket every day. If you know that's what you want, then you're going to get with somebody that don't have it, that didn't get mad at him and want to compare what the other nigga was doing. Like, that's going to make him want to go get it even more. If he ain't got it, he ain't got it.
And why isn't she with that ex anymore? What happened? Did she ever say what happened between her and the ex? Like, why they're not together anymore?
Hey, if you listening right now, just hit me up with a call back, and you know, or just text, or just, you know, send the emails to branded@vintagemusicradio.com. Let me know what's up with it. But you know, nah, she didn't throw that out there. But you know, again, that's something settling. Like, to me, if you know, Miss Cobra Red, you and me, we together, we good. We good. You know what I'm saying? You taking me out. You know,
just keep putting us in a little scenario, huh?
You taking me out. You taking me out.
Us together,
you know huh? Hey, you taking me out. Hey, you taking me out. We good. You know what I'm saying? We straight. Everything's wonderful. And then, you know what I'm saying, on the flip side to it, like, you know what I'm saying, we break up or whatever. So, you know, and then I get with Phia, and Phia, she ain't taking me out.
He got you in it now. He got you in the scenario.
She ain't taking me out no more. And then I'm over there looking like, damn, like, you know, Cobra used to take me to, you know, these nice places, and, you know, Phia over there taking me to, like, McDonald's and shit. Like, what the hell? You know what
But
I
see,
mean?
this is
Like,
what people got to understand when you start comparing. You got to really, first of all, you got to be true to yourself and know what you really want. And I just think that, I mean, I don't really compare, but at the same token, it's like sometimes I may compare, like, for instance, it may be, okay, this dude I was with, he did have money and do this, but then he was lacking in this area. You know what I mean? Like, everybody has their, you see what I'm saying? So that's the thing.
You gotta look at the positive.
Yeah, it's
in
a
the person that
positive
you're
way
with.
of looking at it, too. Like, okay, yeah, this dude did do that, but my new dude, he may not have a lot of cash, but guess what? He's not a hustler. He got a good job. You know, he has goals and inspirations, and I'm not scared to, like, go out places with him thinking he gonna get shot, or, you know what I mean, or thinking I'm gonna be in danger. So you just have to look at it like that too. It's you know. So that's what I have to say.
no, I feel that because, you know, it's a lot of people out there that is definitely, like, you know what I'm saying, feeling what you're saying because, you know, but we live in this whole deal where so many people that, you know what I'm saying, they quick to judge. Not only that, they quick to, you know what I'm saying, they quick to get with, ooh, the flashy shit. So let me go ahead and rock that. Like, ooh, you know what, I want to be
Yeah, but
around
that ain't
him.
all glitter ain't gold, baby. Let me tell you that. All glitter ain't
Word up.
gold. That's
Word
why,
up.
honestly, like, when people, you know, let's see if guys, they and it's a trip because I sometimes try, like, even when I get with a guy, like a new guy or something, a lot of times I hope, like, when I meet them, they'll meet me as Amber, and I be trying to, like, hide that Cobra part. Like, I don't even want them to know about Cobra because it's, like, a whole thing. Like, I just, you know what I mean? Like this one dude, he expected me to be Hollywood. Like, oh, I thought you was going to introduce yourself to my friends as Cobra. And I was like, why would I do that? I mean, come on, dude. That's, you know what I mean? I was thinking I'm just so Hollywood. And I'm like, dude, I'm Amber, though. And then the dude was like, and then another dude was like, I like Amber. I can't stand Cobra. Like, as long as you get rid of Cobra, we good. Like, dude, but that's all me. Like, what? Are you serious?
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I be having those kind of issues with guys. Like, I get real shy. Like, I won't play my music. I play with my homegirls and my people. But if it's a guy I really like, I really be shy with that. Because I just don't know what to expect or how they going to, you know what I mean? Or if they say something like, oh, that song is whack, oh, my God, I probably won't like them no more. Because I'm sensitive about my craft. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you. I feel you.
Oh, no.
Right.
No.
And
Hey,
then it's
you know
like,
what?
then it's a thing. Look, then this dude, okay, this is what, oh my God, feel warm. Please, I think you're going to feel me on this one. Then you got the guys who be trying to be rappers, and I'd be like, oh my God, I can't, that is the most corniest thing ever. Like, I cannot date somebody that's trying to be a rapper. Because it ends up trying to be a competition, or then, you know, it'll be just regular.
Wow.
He turn on the instrumental and want me to punch. I'll be like, oh my God, are
then
you
he's trying to
serious?
compete with you, and
Yeah, you just turn on the instrumental, like, and start rapping, and I'd be like, babe, please, I don't want, that's not what I like. I don't like rappers. I don't like rappers. I just don't. I want a regular dude. I don't want a rapper. That's so corny to me. Like, that's so 93. Like,
I mean, you mean like a rapper that's all that they doing, they whole hustle is trying to be the next big thing, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? You talking about somebody like that.
I don't want to be with an aspiring rapper. I just don't. Because for one, it's already hard for me. And for me, it's like I already, honestly, like, it's kind of a love and hate thing when it comes to rap with me. Because this is everything I went through, and it's like, I don't want to go through that struggle with you. That's all, you know what I mean? Like, that's just not, I just want a regular dude, you know what I mean, who will respect what I do and like what I do, but I don't want him to be a rapper. I don't.
Right. I feel you.
I don't, it's corny.
Nah, and you know what? And you brought up something that, you know, I had an email about too, is like, you know, celebrity status and shit like that, and the fact that, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, especially like you just said, you got somebody like yourself, somebody like Phia, you know what I'm saying, in the spotlight, or, you know what I'm saying, and you get with that dude that just looking for something else other than, you know what I'm saying, it's just like you said with old dude, Cobra, about, you know, hey, you know what, you miss Cobra for real? Like, you know you know such and such, and you know such and such and such, and he introduced me to homeboy, you know what I'm saying? Or introduce me to your homegirl or some shit like that or whatever, and that's not good. You know what I
I
mean?
don't like that. I just don't want, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I'm telling you, like, sometimes I just sometimes wish I wasn't a rapper sometimes. Like, it's a gift and a curse at times. You know what I mean? Like, I can't even really, I don't want to go all into detail about it because it's just a whole lot, but sometimes I
Hey,
wish
but
I
you
really
know what,
wasn't a
Cobra?
rapper.
But
I
you know
wish I could
what?
be a normal person. Just
You are a
wish I
normal
could be a
person.
normal person.
She was like, I wish I could be you normal, baby. You good. You good.
Mm-mm. I'm not.
If you're and then you're gonna start having hella people be like, man, what she mean by not normal? Like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like,
It's not a normal thing. It's not. It's not normal. Being a rapper is not normal.
Hey, but you know what?
We're
I feel like
weirdos in a
this.
way. We are kind of weird. We are.
I agree.
Okay. She said, I agree.
Y'all crazy. Y'all crazy with the whole weirdo shit. Like, whatever, y'all. Y'all over there got
Brandon,
some,
like, wait, hold up.
y'all got some little sisterly love thing going on, but that's all good, though. Just because of that, y'all got to bond, you know what I'm saying? And y'all got to definitely do a collaboration, like, real
We
soon, 'cause I would love to
are.
hear
It's,
Cobra
Yeah,
Kid
yeah,
joint.
exactly.
You know what I
I
mean?
don't know
So,
what it's going to be called, but yeah.
y'all better snap something real quick. Tuesday ladies night, we're gonna give them a dose of Miss. Was that like a real live, like a real issue that was literally on the phone that you played back?
No, it wasn't. But it sounded real.
Nah, people in controversy. People wanted to know that though. You know what I mean?
I wish I would have taken one when that girl asked me. I wish I was on point, but it threw me off when that one girl called me talking about she found pictures of me in her dude's phone. I wish I would have had that one though. I wish
That
I
was
would have
real
recorded
manly,
that
huh?
one.
Was that real
Oh,
manly though?
I wish I would have recorded it.
Oh wow, you know what I'm saying? Wow, Tuesday ladies night. You know what I'm saying? I can only imagine though. I can only imagine. You know what I'm saying? Are you out there? Are you rocking with a dude? You know what I'm saying? You might have a real nice dude in your lane, and you know what I'm saying? He treats you real nice, but you might be still thinking about that dirtbag dude that did you wrong. Call in 347-215-8653. I be getting funny emails from people that
A
just
dirt
they was
bag?
like
I haven't heard something like a dirt bag. Oh, wow.
nah, I mean, shit, come on now. If the dude don't treat you right, that's a dirtbag. Like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people, like, you know, I know, old girl that was married to Tiger Woods is going to be comparing other people to him all the time, like, if she ever start dating. I mean, we don't know that. I mean, hopefully, money ain't the root of, ain't everybody's cure, but I know she's well off,
Exactly.
so she probably ain't thinking about that right now. She's like, oh well.
I bet you gotta be the last black guy she messed with. She on 10 right now. Like, I'll never mess with another black person again. I
And
know she's bitter about
if you a homie out there, you know what I'm saying, and if you got a real good chick on your arm, and you know she treats you good, and you know everything, you know the sex is great and all that good stuff, and you thinking about a loser, the loser chick that did you wrong. Let me just let you know, Dr. Brand, Dr. Cobra Red, Dr. Phia Lamour, you know what I'm saying? We just saying stop. Stop. If you got somebody good, rock that. You know what I'm saying? And support that. Don't be climbing down that bad tree. You know what I'm saying? Because you're gonna wind up getting, you know, hurt at the end. Because the more you keep thinking about past issues. Now I know everybody used the old, you know, okay, well, you know, the past is definitely, you know, you learn from that. It makes you stronger and stuff. But yeah, just do that for a little bit and then get off that hype, get on that new one. Because you know, we definitely need it. It's Branded, Phia More, Miss Cobra Red. Let me take this call real quick from the 404. You in the house tonight on Tuesday, ladies night. What's rocking?
Hey, what's going on, man?
What's up with it? Rob, what's up, Rob?
What's going on, man?
Do? What it do, Rob?
Just checking in, man, to see what's going on with the ladies. You know.
What's up, Rob?
You always checking in with the ladies, man. You ain't even saying what's up, Brand. Like, you know, what's up, Brand? How you doing, man? You know, he's like,
bad,
man, I'm just calling in to check in with the ladies. No, it's all good, man. I ain't mad, bro, because if you was just calling to see what I was doing, and I think you would have a problem, bro. So,
what
good.
you doing? What you up to?
Man, chilling, man. Hey, we got the topic right now of you know what I'm saying, we talking about relationships. Like, if you in a current relationship, you know, are you still thinking about your ex? And Rob, like, you know what I'm saying, if you got a current chick on your arm right now. Oh shit, you going through that right now?
I'm going through that right now, man. You know.
All right, give us some details, bro. What's happening?
We just, you know what I'm saying, the lady, I was with my ex, but I ain't with her no more, you know. But the girl I got now, you know what I'm saying, she's pretty way better.
Wait, hold on. Hold on, man. You just got me confused just right there, bro. You said you with your ex, but you ain't, and then you said, well, I'm with somebody right now. Like, what the fuck, man?
No, man, it's like, you know what I'm saying, I was with my ex about 7 to 8 years, you know what I'm saying, and me and her broke up, whatever. I got this new lady. Everything good, everything sweet, but I still be thinking about my ex because the sex was off the chain. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, there we went.
And that's wrong. I know that's wrong for thinking like that, but I be trying to get over that shit. My new girl, she all right. She don't like time. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
You feel me?
That's not
But
good.
I'm working with it though. She's a good lady, so I'm gonna roll with
Wait, hold on, Rob, come on, bro. Like, all right, you thinking about the ex? Come on, man. The ex was like, you know, so sweet that you can't teach and or show your current lady what you got to do to you know, get on that status, so you won't have to start, you know, thinking about the ex.
I'm trying to, man. She be working, I be working, and she be like, I'm tired and all that bull. So I'll be like, yo, shit.
She tired, like.
Can I ask you a question? How old is she?
She older than me. She about 36.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And how old is the ex chick?
Ex chick was about 34. They in the Bronx same age bracket.
All right, so you know, no, they still in their mid-30s rocking. It's
cool, her sex drive should be all the way up in her mid-30s. Like, I don't know. Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
I don't know what to tell you. Maybe you should kind of romance it a little more. Maybe it'll come out. Maybe her little sexy side to come out. Like,
it come back out. You know, it was out when that's how she got me. You know.
And then she started lacking. She started slowing her roll.
Yeah, falling back. You know.
You should really. You know what the best thing to do, bruh, is tell the truth. And tell her, like, you know what, I'm not used to this. I'm used to, you know, you got to be consistent.
Yeah.
Whatever got to do, that's what you got to use to keep them. So
you be doing your dudes like that?
I'm just saying, you need to tell her that. Like, you need to be consistent.
Rob,
like, what happened?
What's going on? Hey, hold on. Rob ain't even thinking about her no. He ain't thinking about her no more. Be like, hey, Cobra, that's how you do your dude, Cobra. Rob over there. All right. Boy.
I'm talking. Hey, how often you hook your dude up? You know what I'm saying?
No, the dude I'm cool with the dude I'm messing with right now. Like, he is very consistent. And I don't have no problems, but it's still fresh and new. So, I mean, but if it was a change up and he was slacking, I would tell him, like, hey.
What's fresh and new?
Hey.
About a couple months?
Huh?
What's fresh and new? About 2 months? 2 or 3 months?
Month.
Oh, okay.
So, what I'm trying to
Rob hella stupid, man. Rob over there. He over there plotting. He over there hella messy, boy.
Where Miss Love at, bro?
Nah, she ain't on tonight. She'll be on Friday, dude. Why you gonna look? And not only that, why you looking for another chick tonight, bro? Like, what the hell, Rob?
Nah, I'm just getting on the topic, you know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to
Rob,
that,
crazy boy. I love you, Rob, man. You like my brother from another mother, man. But your ass is crazy, dude. You're the hollering at Cobra, like, you know, and you ain't even heard Phia's voice. Like, as soon as you hear Phia, be like, hey, wait a minute.
Hey, what's up, Phia? I ain't know she was on here.
Rob?
What's up, baby? How you doing?
I'm listening to you. You got me over here dying.
I got you over there last. I'm sorry, bro.
Rob, crazy, man. Hey, Rob, like, you know, ladies, I got, seriously, like, real talk though, bro. Like, you know, are you? How long you been in your relationship with old girl? Not old girl,
it's been about
new girl.
But the new girl was about a year strong. About a year and about a year. Yeah.
So let me ask you this, bro. Like, you know, and she just kind of stopped the whole sexual activity. Is not as turned up as it was before. I mean, I'm just gonna throw it out there, man. Is that some of that your fault?
It went from like, I ain't really my fault. You know what I'm saying? I be going to the club on the weekend. It kind of is, because I be going out on the weekend, you see, and not staying at the club. So, you know what I'm saying?
All right. But not only that, I mean, you know, is your eyes wandering? I mean, you know, is your fantasies just not? I mean, you know, is basically you ain't throwing it like you used to throw it, or what? I mean, I'm not putting that out there.
Ain't that. I'm all good. I'm all fine. It's just I don't know. She ain't been doing shit. It been like we used to motherfucking on my lunch break. You know what I'm saying? We go do a little something. You know what I'm saying? She used to be fun as hell. You know what I'm saying? But now it is shit. I'm trying to get up on it. She's like, I'm tired. And I'm like, yo, fuck.
She said, I'm trying to get up on it, dude.
Maybe she's bored. Maybe she's bored. Maybe you should liven things up, bring some toys in there or something, or do it in a more, you know, in a creative place or something. Get creative.
Yeah, outside or
she could be bored.
You know, just
I'm bored.
Hey, you know what, bro?
Huh?
Hey, Rob, just take her outside, man, to a spot where, you know what I'm saying, just be creative, man.
I did all that.
Why not, bro? I mean, come on, man, that's exciting, bro. I mean, to me, sex is supposed to be exciting, especially if it's somebody that you know. It's fun. It's supposed to be fun, man. Like, you know, don't do the typical shit, like, you know, the rose petals in the room and all. No, you know, flip that, man. Do something different. You know what I'm saying? And do it. I mean, you could do it if you want to as far as the rose petals and all that other shit, but, you know what I'm saying? Flip that thing, man. Just, you know what I'm saying? Be creative, man. Do what Rob would do. What Rob would do, you know what I'm saying? And magnify that by like 100 times. You know what I'm saying? I guarantee you.
Yeah.
She said throw some throw some hot sauce on it, boy. Throw it on
literally, or, you know, whatever.
Yeah, you stupid. No doubt. Hey, Rob, stay right there. Let's take this call real quick from the 214 with the 609. Welcome to Tuesday Ladies Night. You in the building with Brand, Phia, Lamour, Miss Cobra Red, and Rob. What's happening?
What's going on, homie?
What's up with it?
What's going on, boy? This the man himself. You know, what's up, bro?
Man, this Kemp.
You know this is, man. What's going on?
Man, what's up with it? Come on, man.
Hey, what's
man, how you gonna say I know who this is, man? It ain't
Cobra.
like we talk like every day and I know your voice, bruh. Come on, man.
I know, right?
How this dude gonna call in, man? You know who this is, man.
Yeah, I know, right?
Hey, come on, bruh. Like,
you know I get with that to mess with you, man. What's going on? Listen to the show, man.
What's up with it?
I got this topic going good, man. I like how this sounding right now.
Nah, you know what? Nah, your blog, your thing, and people need to go check out my homie at www.kempsaidwhat.com.
Man, I appreciate the love, man.
You inspired your boy. So, hey, like, you know, outside of conversating with Cherry, you know what I mean? Like, what made you pop that little discussion on the website joint?
Man, let me tell you what happened. I was actually I was talking to a female, you know, recently, and she was kind of getting at me. We was talking about, you know, possible hooking up and stuff like that, and she was kind of talking like, I don't think you're ready for it. I don't think you're ready for it. So, you know, I'm like, what are you talking about? I didn't really get that. So I was talking to Cherry one night, and, you know how she is. You know she will give it to you straight. She basically just broke it down for me. She said, look, the reason that she's saying that is because you coming at her expecting all this stuff that you was getting when you was married. You can't come at no new girl like that.
Wow.
So, you know, she basically just came out and put it, and that's when she came up with that hot-ass line. I was like, I got to use that. I got to use it. You know, it just started popping in my head right then when she said it. I'm like, you know what, that makes so much sense that I'm trying to put all these expectations on the new girl that my old girl was doing, and she just ain't feeling it. So that's where it all came from. You know, Cherry, she shot it to me straight like she always do, in her own little nice way. But, you know, she got it out there and she made a point. So that's pretty much where it all came from. So I was like, damn, I guess that make a lot of sense. So,
No, I mean, you know, and it do, and I kind of broke it down about the, you know, about the shoes and stuff like that. It's like, you know, to me, I think, you know, I still feel like, you know what I'm saying, that, you know, get that new pair of shoes, you know what I'm saying? Don't keep dusting off them old, don't go in the closet, don't get them old shoes, you know what I'm saying, thinking that it's going to fit the way you want it to fit, because it's not, you know what I'm saying? You're going to have to get that new pair of shoes, and, you know what I'm saying? I know people probably think like, damn, what the fuck they talking about metaphors and stuff like that or whatever. Like, what is shoes? Shoes this? Like, you know, I'm talking about relationships and that new person that you do rock. Like, you know what I'm saying? I think it's important. People need to, you know, the best thing that anybody could do when it comes to stuff like this, and I feel, you know, Cobra, Phia, Rob, and Kemp, I mean, you know, conversation and communicating about what the hell you want, because to me, if I'm sex every day, you know what I'm saying, no matter, you know, what goes down, I'm just a superfied, you know, freak. You know what I'm saying? Then I need to throw that out there and let the lady I'm with know, because she might not be.
Yeah,
you know
I mean, that's what I'm finding out, man. It's interesting to try to come at some of these new women with some of these old school philosophy. You know, I'm from the old school, man, you know. I try to come at them. I want my woman to cook and clean and do all of that. Yeah, damn, to get your head took off these days. You come with a girl like that. you come with a girl and say, hey, baby, I want you to cook and clean and still go work. Yeah, all right, try it if you want to. You know, it don't go down
Kip
like
over
that.
there, he's superfied tradition, boy. Hey, good luck finding that dude.
Exactly, you know what I mean? But on the, but, I mean, you still might. I mean, you know, I'm in the South, man. So you know, occasionally I might find one here or there, but it don't really go down like that. These women out here, they doing their own thing. They, you know, they got their ladies' night. They got their stuff going. So I got to change, man. You got to evolve with it. You got to change with it, and that's what a lot of cats ain't realizing.
It should be a compromise. You should compromise. Like with me, if me and the dude living together and we both work, I'll be like, you know what, babe, let's just go have a cleaning person come twice or once a week. You know what I mean?
No, hell
so
no.
it don't be on. That's what I would do.
No.
Yeah, that's because I'm the person that just really comes, and I mean, that's what I used to do. I don't know. But that gets cut down. If you both out making money and grinding, you don't got time to come home and cook and clean and all that, like, every day like that, you know.
That's true. That's really true.
So with me, I like to concentrate on making money. I like to concentrate on making money. So if I'm going to concentrate on making money, I'm going to be able to, like, foot out, you know, $50 here or something for somebody to come and just really clean my spot. You know what I'm saying? So then I can concentrate on making money. That ain't lazy. You grinding and working.
I would clean my spot if she's giving out $50 a week. I ain't gonna lie. I would clean my spot if she's giving out that every week.
You ain't lying, boy. Hey, I'm on my way, Cobra. I'm on my way.
I'm saying, right? $50 a week, man. I come wash your clothes and everything. You ain't got any man.
On my way, Cobra. I am on the way.
But yeah, man, I appreciate you. You know, I appreciate you giving me the plug and the little love, though, man. Because you know, people is really loving it. You know, I'm getting a lot of positive feedback. Of course, I get my occasional haters who don't like it and they say that I'm too old school and all of that. But
I mean,
I'm speaking the truth, man.
Hey, Kim, what in the hell is wrong with old school? I mean, if people learn certain things, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, why not revisit certain things? Damn.
That's the thing. It's unfamiliar. Anything that's unfamiliar, you're going to have people that's going to react negatively toward it. Yeah, that's how you
these people,
learn from the old school.
you know what I'm saying? They ain't got their parents around. Their parents, you know, these cats don't know. My dad taught me, hey, you open a door for a lady.
Nah.
You don't do that type of, you even ask her to take her out if you ain't got the money to cover it. You know, that's old school, man. You don't do all this other, this, that, and the other. I want her to split the bill with me and this and that. That's great. But it ain't going down like that for me.
Nah, and there's some traditionalists out there. It's kind of like what Cobra was saying, too, about, you know what I'm saying, compromise. That's the big thing. And Phia, Cobra, you know, fellas, I know y'all know it's like, you know, we live in that state of compromise. If you can't be in that person's ear, letting that person know exactly what you need, want, what we should do together as a unit, then you're going to fall flat on your ass. It's just going to be a problem all throughout. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
At least.
It's all part of it, man. If you guys can't split it up and you can't tell you, look, off top, this is what I'm looking for. This is what my expectations are. If you can't deal with that, you know what? Hey, it was nice to meet you, but I got to move on. So.
And that just goes back to being true to yourself. All that has to go back to being true to yourself from the get-go, so you don't fall into a relationship where you're settling and you're not even happy because you're like, wait, I didn't even sign up for this.
You know.
Right. Yeah. See, that's gonna reign supreme. I mean, to me, it's like, you know, the best thing, and that's something that I always like, you know, would like to say. I'm trying to learn a lot more to do is communicate and express, you know, certain things a little bit better. So when I do find that, you know, and had that relationship to go forward in, then, you know, it's gonna be easy for me because it's kind of like what Cobra was like, hey, I'm being true to myself. I know what I want. I know my flaws too. You know what I'm saying? And I know what I need to
what
give.
You just said. That's probably the most important thing that a lot of dudes, a lot of women don't recognize is that you got to stop looking at it as it's always them. Sometimes it's your ass too. What's up? Sometimes it's not just the world. Sometimes it's your ass too. You gotta look at it as saying, look, I got these issues. I'm selfish. I can be lazy at times. You know, if I see a little nice something, I'm gonna probably look at her. But you can't just come in and say it's just them, because you go find a lot of it's just them, and you go end up being just you. So.
No doubt. No, I mean, and that again, I mean, you know, it goes back to what the ladies were saying. Look at the mirror. I mean, you know, own up to your own shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like to me personally, like I could be completely wrong, ladies and gentlemen that's on here, but I mean, I feel like if both people own up to their flaws and be like, hey, you know what, I'm not perfect, and you know what, I'm not better than you. You know what I'm saying? I think at the end of the day, your ride together is gonna be dope because you know what I'm saying? Both people is humble to the fact that, you know what I'm saying, I'm not above nobody. I'm not above you. I'm not above, you know, certain things. We in this movement together. Let's go do it. You know what I'm saying? Period. And not too many people, they don't go that route. Some people, they tend to go to the other side and want to, you know, think about their ex dudes or, you know, they ex whatever. You know what I mean? Like, that's not official. That's not official at all.
When you're talking about bringing in your ex, that's probably, and I heard the ladies talking about, I think it was Cobra or Phia earlier talking about that, you know, maybe just throwing your ex out there for positive, you know, reasons or whatever. I put it to you like this: when she my ex, only thing I need to tell you is that, look, this person was that, and that person is over with. There ain't no feelings, nothing like that. If you're bringing up your ex, you're just looking for trouble there.
Right.
That's a risk, because if that person comes up and, you know, say, you know, if you want to say, oh, this person did this better or this person did this worse, then that person is apparently at some point still circling through your mind. So you need to let them know, look, this person ain't even worth mentioning at this point. So.
Yeah, and you know what? During the process of getting to know somebody, and if it's going great, and if that's mentioned once, as far as, you know what, I'm glad you don't treat me like the dumbass dude I had before, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And that's cool. And then you go ahead and drop it after that because you happy now. So don't go backwards when we moving forward together. That's my whole deal, because, you know, sometimes we do that. I mean, and I was in a relationship after my daughter's mom and stuff like that, and I was in something to the point where it's just like You know, it was I had to shut it down because it was just too many. It was too many things going on with when damn near like I had to go and literally try to calm her down from dealing with a with her ex dude. Like, you know what I'm saying? Why is he still got your gas turned up high to the point where it's just like you still like furious?
Right.
Let that shit go, you know what I'm saying? Outside of, physical abuse and shit like that or whatever, like, what is he doing that really got you turned up so heavy? You know what I'm saying?
The fastest way to being the fastest way, if you're driving a vehicle, the fastest way to be in a wreck is to be looking in your rear view.
Mm-hmm.
If you're looking in your rear view, you go crash. There's something in front of you you go crash into. Same thing with relationships. If you're looking in your rear view, whatever's in front of you, you probably go mess it up and crash into it. So, if it's behind you, it's over and done with. So,
what do you guys feel about people who are in a good relationship, but then they're still keeping that line of communication open with their ex, and think that it's cool?
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that that's cool, but you know what? I'm friends with all of my ex-girlfriends. All my ex-girlfriends are my friends on Facebook, things like that. And that's simply because when you get to the point where you guys realize that you can sit back and laugh, even me and my ex-wife, we're friends. We can sit back and laugh and say, look, you know what? You and I just really weren't right for each other. And we can laugh at the fact that we tried to be together and knowing that we weren't right for each other. But, I mean, if you guys are like, buddy, let's go hang out, let's go out to the movies, let's go to dinner, that sort of thing, then you need to cut that loose.
That's a big-ass hell no.
And then you got to deal with some of your exes. You got a baby by them, so, I mean, can't.
That's a different
I got a daughter. I'm like, Brian, I got a daughter, I've been married, I got a daughter, mine's only 4, but me and her mom's got a real good relationship, Our parents, sometimes she and I'll take my daughter to breakfast. We'll go, all 3 of us. My daughter's birthday was last week. We took her out, had a birthday party. Both of us were there together. It was no issue, no problem. But the thing is, the woman I'm dealing with now, she knows that there's no problem because she knows it's about my child. It has nothing to do with her mom.
Right.
She and I stay civil for the sake of my child. That's it. But
and I have the same
look.
deal. And I have the same deal like you, Kemp, where, my daughter's mom, it's not toxic. You know what I'm saying? We can conversate about, what we need and stuff like that or whatever without it going to war and stuff like that. And I think that's the plus that I feel like we gotta have. But I was in a situation where there was a person I was seeing that still had an ex come to the house, spend time with the family, because they knew each other or whatever, and they were still cool, but, they would do barbecues and shit like that, and I would just be, like, at home, like, wow. You know what I mean? Like, y'all really doing it up like that? Huh?
Why was you at home and not at the barbecue?
Nah, that was the thing, though. That was the thing, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was informed of that, like, last minute, like, oh, you want to go? Because, such and such is there, and, oh, ex-dude is there, too. And I'm like, wow, like, to me, I think that's dumbass, because I'm not going. That's just like, turning over, what was that old Cosby saying? You turning over a garbage can lid, and you putting all kinds of shit on there.
Let Mike and all in front of their ass, too.
Yeah. Kim, you back on, bro. It's Tuesday late night. Nah, and to me, I think that's my thing. But Phia, to answer your question, like, I feel like, exes, I'm, for the majority, knock on wood, I don't have any issues with, the exes or whatever that I have currently or whatever. But I ain't gonna go kick it with one when I got somebody that I'm with. You know what I'm saying? That just ain't gonna happen. You ain't gonna be like, well, yeah, I'm taking my ex-wife out to dinner, just because. It's not good.
Now, on that same token, though, I did. Now, one thing I will do is I will take my ex-wife out for Mother's Day. Now, that's the one thing, though, because
you're bringing the kid too, right?
For that. Huh? I do.
Bringing the kid.
Yeah, I take my daughter too. But yeah, that's the one thing now. I mean, I'm just saying, look, I don't have a bad relationship, so don't expect and don't try to come in here and drive no wedge between us, because I guarantee you I'll let you go first before I mess up the relationship with my child and my ex-wife. So
Word. Nah, I
I'll say
respect that. I think people, and that's cool. I mean, will they ever get to the point where Brandon, his ex, will be able to do that? I don't know. right now, nah, I don't think so. Just because we're cool with our communication the way it is now. We talk every day when it comes to our child and what she needs and stuff like that, and that's important. You know what I'm saying? And we leave it at that. We don't, I'll occasionally ask her how
she
you
getting that
doing.
child support check. She ain't tripping, man. She good.
Yeah, and then on top of that, like, we don't even involve the courts. You know what I'm saying? We have a set thing
lucky,
that we
man.
deal with. You know what I'm saying? Where we don't even do that, because if she was, she'd probably be getting less. But you know what I'm saying? She's happy with our situation that we got right now, and I'm happy with it too, because we don't involve the courts, and Nah, overall, like them exes and stuff like that or whatnot. Nah, if I'm with you, Cobra, and you got an ex, I got to throw that out there. And you was like, yeah, I'm about to go to the club with my ex. I'm be like, nah, Cobra, that can't happen. Like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? You supposed to be with me. Why you going to the club with your ex?
Oh, that's so cute. Oh,
Cobra. Like, you stupid. You hella stupid. Nah, but you feel me though, like that. Nah, I'm cool with that though. So Phia, nah, I ain't with the whole ex and kicking it, and you know what I'm saying. I come over to your house. I come over to your house, and then you know what I'm saying. Your ex dude is there. Like, come on, man. Come on. That's not official. That is not official. Tuesday, ladies night. You got about 20 minutes left. If you want to call in and be part of the conversation, 347-215-8653. Press 1 and go. People can follow Kemp Said What on the Twitter joint. Go hit it up right now. Just like it's spelled. Kemp Said What. Just like you need to go to www.kempsaidwhat.com. Read his ill stuff. You know what I'm saying? You had something else on there too, Kemp. I'm trying to like...
Trying to go to it. Can you spell it?
Oh, yeah, Kemp. K-E-M-P. Said. S-A-I-D.
Okay, give it a few months. Try it again. It should be working.
W-H-A-T.com, baby. Kemp Said What.
Okay.
Now, it was something on there that I seen, Kemp. It slipped my mind or something like that or whatever. Oh, yeah, about the thing people about nobody single by choice. Man, he was hella stupid for that one, boy. You was on one. You was on one. Kemp fell off though. But he had something on there about, like there's a lot of people that's nobody is single by choice. And he said, I think we all need to admit it. And Cobra, do you think that's true?
I don't think that's true. I think you can be. Oh, I guess it goes. Oh wait, hold on. I'm on his site now. Just playing music. Hold on. How do I pause it? How do I pause this music?
It's on the right. It's on the right hand side. Like when you scroll up, you see the music. You see the music box on the right.
I mean, me personally, I'm single by choice, but that's only because I refuse to get into a relationship or just settle because society or somebody said, just like a lot of times, my friends would be like, oh, well, you getting up there, you should settle down. Okay, what? Age has nothing to do with it. I'm not finna settle down. I'm single by choice because
wait, Cobra. So you saying somebody is telling you that girl, you at that age, you need to be married with multiple kids and a picket fence?
But who am I? I'm gonna go out and just marry? Is any old? Come on, dude. I have specifications. I have certain. You have to be in love with the person. You know what I mean? Like, that's just first of all. I want to be in love. I don't want to just get married because somebody says I should get married because I'm getting at that age. I plan on not having any more kids.
And not only that, I mean, you want to be in love, but you want to be deeply in love. When you say love, you're talking about so deeply in love that, you know what, I can look at you and even though your shit might get hella wrinkled 50 years from now, I'ma still love you the same way I did when I first met you, when you had
exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, That's the thing that, you know, people
I
kind
think
of.
it is a choice because you got some women who have a choice to just go ahead. They be tripping out because they getting older and, oh, my God, I ain't had kids yet, and, oh, I'm scared to be by myself. And so they'll just get with somebody, you know, settling, and then they really end up not being happy anyway because that's not who they really want to be with. So, yeah, it is a choice. It's definitely a choice. Because it is a choice for me to be like, you know what, I'm just going to go ahead and get with this person because, for whatever reason. So there are choices.
Word. No, I feel you.
All
You know
right.
what I'm saying? Kim, you want to. So, you know, it's just like I was telling people need to definitely go check out KimSaidWhat.com. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
man,
And
I
follow the
appreciate
homie
that.
on Twitter. And follow the homie on Twitter, just like it's spelled, Kim Said What. Also hit up Phia Lamour on Twitter at PhiaLamour. Miss Cobra Red, MS. Cobra Red, CobraRed. And you can hit up, I guess you can hit up Branded at iamBranded. Yeah, I guess you can do that. Tuesday Ladies Night. Got about 15 minutes to go. I'm going to play one more track, and then we're going to wrap up the conversation. And actually, Kim, you know, more or less, Cobra was more or less talking about just the whole deal about, you know, just being, you know, having that single life, you know, choice or whatnot.
Yeah, I
so,
was
you know what I'm
listening,
saying?
man. I heard that. She had a good point on that. I was listening. Yeah, that was a good blog. I got a lot of feedback on that one, but yeah, she made a good point. It's definitely a good choice. I mean, you can make the choice. That particular one was talking about, is it more for choice, or is it more are your circumstances? Are you just not ready to be in a relationship? You know, a lot of people don't look at it that way. A lot of people don't realize that it's more of your circumstances than your actual choice. But, yeah, she made a couple good points. I was really listening, so that sounded good. I like that.
Oh, my God, I like your site. Romance is dead. I killed it. That needs to get put on the shirt.
All right, make sure you go ahead and give my boy Kim Said What a good dose of it. KimSaidWhat.com. This is Tuesday Ladies Night with your man Brand. Your girl, Phia Lamour, Miss Cobra Red, Kim Said What. We'll be right back.
Thank you for listening to the #1 radio station for the people.
Nexxlegacy Radio.